Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies.
We're the Cigar Junkies.
We are the Cigar Junkies today. And today, we're going to be talking about a nice little CigarClub.com exclusive. Lovely people, fantastic company, fantastic product. Here, little Pinkies Out action. So, today...
I haven't had one of these in the longest time.
These are such good coffee cigars, by the way. But today, we're going to be smoking a Pinkies Out CigarClub.com exclusive Alec and Bradley blend. I'm going to be honest. This picture, as you see right now, is literally worth the pack price alone. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through, smoke a little bit of the Pinkies Out, talk about the pairings. When you pick up a Pinkies Out, if you use code BourbonJunkies at checkout, you're going to get free shipping on it.
Who didn't like free
5 pack for $50. You can also buy a bundle over there. CigarClub.com is actually going to have these up on the site continuously for a while.
Yeah, this will be a mainstay on the line for a little bit.
Right.
You can go get some, enjoy it.
So we're going to be doing a little pairing action. We got a little 4 Roses single barrel. If you pick up some Pinkies Out, in the booklet, our pairings are in the book, and we're going to go over those pairings today.
I lit mine. Dan is in the process of toasting his up.
Like a nice toast, you know?
God.
Pour a little 4 Roses single barrel and talk about why this pairing.
It's such a soft draw.
It is. It's nice.
Like, there's no work.
It's nice.
Went with a nice little V cut on that.
Yeah, me too. So, I believe, it could be, I'm pretty sure that Dave picked this random, beautiful, perfect size for these cigars. And I'm madly in love with them.
I haven't had one in a while. Fantastic.
It is such a good cigar. It's such a good coffee cigar, too. That's one of the things that I love about it. A lot of the bready cigars, I enjoy with coffee a ton. Mm-hmm. Just for whatever reason, the lighter wrapper and the breadiness just...
You gotta have a nice, strong black coffee, though. You don't want no fucking cream in that thing.
You don't want Sean and his Folgers every morning.
Tim Hortons, bro. Get that shit straight.
The cigar happens to be a 6x48.
Oh, I was so close.
You were? What'd you say?
I said 48.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was 5.5 by 48. I think it's what I said.
So they call it the grand pinky size.
You got fat hands. How big is your fucking pinky?
So big. My pinky's not that long. I ain't got a 6-inch.
Ain't that fat either.
I got a 6er. You know what I'm saying? The wrapper is Nicaraguan Habano Colorado. Binder Nicaraguan Habano. Filler Nicaraguan Jalapa Esteli Sama Pentasma Origin Honduras.
Dude, you feel like Alec is about to come out of your phone and choke you for those pronunciations?
What words are those,
Like, he makes fun of me a lot for my cigar pronunciations. That was rough.
You ever feel like you spoke a different language in English? Because I do.
So the pairing that we came up with them, a little bit of 4 Roses single barrel.
One night I sat down, pulled 6 whiskeys. Literally none of them worked. Not a single one. Swear to God this happened. And then I thought, Alec, credit where credit
I was going to say, you're about to have to give him a compliment, aren't you?
Credit where credit due. Alec Rubin, if you've heard of him. Unfortunately, one time Alec gave us good advice. And that advice was, if there's a note that stands out on a cigar, if you can find a whiskey with a similar note that stands out, often those things will go well together. My goodness gracious. I started thinking, like, dude, there's herbal notes. There's definitely earthy and herbal notes. And when Sean and I ever think earthy and herbal, it's always 4 Roses.
Yeah, 100%. There's something... Definitely when you go through a 4 Roses single barrel, a lot of them have that really, really herbal note into it, and it like almost tea-like where it stands out super hard.
Yeah, this cigar does better with like I'm going to call it a mid-range proof. 90 to 100 for me.
He's 110? 100?
Yep. This is a bottle that Sean and I almost never reach for.
No.
At neat by itself.
The like-to-like comparison for these go so hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the best things I think you can put with this cigar, honestly.
I think with the whiskey, you get baking spices, you get red fruit out of the whiskey, you get that herbal aspect that 4 Roses brings to the table often. And then with the cigar, you get the breadiness.
I was going to say, I feel like it really brings out how, like, the sweetbread notes of this cigar, where, like, you get a little bit of the sweetness and it carries over from the whiskey, but the breadiness just gets so tamed down, and, like, it makes the smoke feel so creamy when it it gets folded into the whiskey.
I think it also enhances the red fruit flavors a lot.
Yeah.
Between the two. CigarClub is going to be doing more of these collaborative cigars where they're picking blends and then releasing them. They did this with HVC before this one. They have Pinkies Out on the site right now. There's another one coming.
Oh man, the HVC was awesome.
It's fantastic.
That's another awesome coffee cigar. Like we had that with black coffee and couldn't have been happier.
A fantastic cigar. Like you said, the HVC was a really good cigar. A lot of seemingly Dave's profile is he really enjoys these bready, classic cigar notes, right?
I was going to say coffee cigars.
Right, which in our experience equates often to a nice, especially a perfect morning coffee cigar.
Oh, yeah.
So, second pairing is something on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. I think this is a good pairing.
I think it's about as far as you could come from this.
Yeah, I think this is a really good balanced pairing is what I think this is. I think these two complement each other really well and make for a good balanced experience. If you like this cigar, this is going to amplify the experience with the cigar. That's what I think it's going to do. Let's go to the other extreme, and let's just punch everybody right in their mouth.
I feel like this is the most extreme.
I couldn't be more extreme. I almost hit the projector, and bro, if I wouldn't have held onto that bottle, that projector or this bottle both came down. I don't know which. Lagavulin 16.
This is probably one of the most in-your-face scotches, like the most ashy.
What I think the cigar brings out of the Lagavulin is I think the cigar makes the Lagavulin a little sweeter, but you're getting like a peppercorn rubbed steak with these two combined.
I like
it's more
that.
like a dinner meal. It's so heavy and savory, whereas the Four Roses makes it sweet and red fruity.
After you get into scotch a bit and you come back to that, like I feel the Lagavulin is so briskety. Like it's got all that like fattiness into it. You get the smoke.
It's like a buttered mashed potato. It's like when you go to a steakhouse and your whole plate is in one thing now with these two combined.
All right.
I think that this is super. Sean and I just actually shot something with this, and it's super ashy.
Yeah.
And I think that the cigar removes some of the ashiness from here. I think what it does to the cigar,
knock that shoulder off a little bit.
Is it takes the breadiness and it makes it. It kind of molds the breadiness into like a buttery, savory aspect instead of making it like really fruity or sweet like the Four Roses does. I think they're just opposite ends of these spectrums where the Four Roses is going to be sweet. This is going to be dinner time. They're very different experiences. But that's what's so cool, whiskey and cigars, is you can pair with different shit and have completely different days, different experiences during that moment.
It feels so wildly less ashy with a cigar.
That's right.
Like it knocks that edge off.
I
like
agree.
You get so much more of the sweetness out of the whiskey. It feels so honey forward right now.
The weird thing is I think the cigar brings out the brine in the whiskey.
That does feel very salty now you say that.
It's way briny now, comparably, but
I don't hate it. I feel like it really elevates the rest of the flavors though. Dude, not tasting that ashiness makes that whiskey feel so fucking
great.
good.
I love it. I feel like it balances out a little bit, honestly. I think the brine is a welcome thing because you get this peppery, buttery, oily mouthfeel with the cigar and the whiskey. It just feels like a dinner at a steakhouse, man, is what it feels like to me. And I like that. I'm a fan.
Never felt more like a gentleman in
Right.
just drinking a little Lagavulin, having a stogie.
So if you guys want, go pick some of these up. CigarClub.com.
I would highly recommend it.
Link on the screen right now. And
Free
then
shipping?
Free shipping if you use code BourbonJunkies
Should
at
do that.
checkout. So do that. Check them out for real.
Who didn't like free things?
CigarClub.com. It's fantastic. We work with them because we love them. They're great.
Yeah.
They are putting out bangers. They have a bunch of more stuff to put out.
Bunch of more stuff.
They have a bunch of more stuff to put out. And we're going to be doing pairings with them and stuff in the future. Find your own pairing. Put it down below if you found a good one. Proof is in the pour.
Yet again, smokes in the draw.